Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for AVE price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis. Starting on the weekly chart here for the all-time history for AVE, we have an impulse towards the downside and followed by another impulse towards the upside. In this case scenario, we can say that the market of AVE has found psychology at this point and start, of course, the bull run for this coin. And we have here 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 finishing a wave 1 potentially or a wave A. Of course, we have to add a 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5 here in a bullish scenario. Of course, in this bullish scenario, you are looking for a wave 2 probably finished maybe here as 3 waves down, and probably you start to look here for continuation toward the upside with a leading diagonal as a wave 1, which is of course a nice signal for an impulse. After this, you got, of course, this wave 1 and 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5. With this wave 4, which it has reached perfectly the 0.38 fib level in our blue box expected as before, perfectly hit, and now we are looking for a wave 5, probably towards the upside impulsively, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, to hit the 1-to-1 fib level at $673. Finishing, of course, with this scenario, probably a wave A, a B, and a C, which is, of course, your 1-to-1 fib level, which it has higher potential looking at this impulse toward the upside. One more wave 5 can, of course, much more logical, of course, for a wave C rather than a wave 4. However, if we see continuation after this 3-wave corrective and we get an impulse, then definitely, of course, this might be your wave 5. The indication of it, of course, is a 3 corrective wave rather than 5 waves toward the downside, meaning not an impulse and continuation for lower prices. In case we get only 3 wave corrective and moving, then higher is much more potential, of course, and has much higher possibility. Now, another scenario for both case for the yellow and for the white count is the red count. In this case, you are looking for an extended wave B in a correction, meaning this wave B can extend to this far and with a bigger correction A, B, and a C. In this case, you have finished here wave A, B, and a C. This impulse was your wave C, potentially, of course, and then you would like to see, of course, lower prices with a wave C impulsively towards downside, hitting all around the $26. However, still now this scenario so far to call, since we are still here in a very good position for a wave 4. Now, for more insights, we need, of course, to get through inside this wave here to read a little bit more what it might be. Now, as you can see, a lot of choppiness. However, there is a lot of lower prices here. Indication of potential, impulse toward the downside, since it's a 1, 2, 3, probably it is not invalidated yet, and probably we still want to seek after one more low. However, if this is a 1, a 2, and then another 1, 2 formation here, it can be probably that this can turn, of course, in a bigger impulse toward the downside and giving much more higher possibility in this case for the wave C in the red scenario. Now, even I'm gonna go through on the 4-hour chart to get a little bit much more insight to catch some impulses in case we have a wave 1 here. And here we go. We have kind of like 1, 2, and then probably 3, 4, and a 5, or even 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. However, it is not so clear if this is an A, B, and a C, because those already looks like an impulse. But yeah, what we should do with this wave, then yeah, higher possibility it can be an A, B, and a C, and followed with an A, B, and a C, and then 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5, of course, as an impulse finishing here. So 3 corrective wave potentially, and then we have potentially as well 3 corrective wave again and 3 waves down. Yeah, so it is so much overlapping. So I would say if this is an expanding flat as the 3 waves, it is a little bit far scenario because your wave B now is very, very deep and it has reached over the wave B extension. Meaning if we have a wave B as an expanding flat, your 1.38 has been broken. So you would like to keep this wave B between those fib levels and not overshooting it, meaning this is a wave C or a wave 3. The only scenario that we can read this as a wave C, of course, is to have 3 corrective waves somehow like this. In this case scenario, I would take 3 waves down, 3 waves up, and probably another 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, meaning one more leg is still required for this impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're gonna, of course, take it from there to see what happened in the low. Probably opening, of course, the scenario for a bearish, probably 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, 4, and a 5. And this scenario in the red might be unfolding, of course, in 3 corrective waves or in an impulse, potentially, of course, as an impulse because it might be, of course, a wave C. That was it for AVE. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments. See you in the next one. Bye bye.